Have you ever felt trapped by your own emotions, as if they dictate your every move? Have you wondered what it would be like to live more freely, without being dragged along by internal storms? Emotional detachment is the key to this freedom. Imagine facing your daily challenges with serenity, maintaining inner peace even in the most turbulent times. In this guide, we invite you to embark on a transformative journey. We will explore the power of emotional detachment, a skill that can revolutionize your mental health and relationships. Discover how science explains this practice and learn effective techniques to incorporate it into your life. Together, we will unveil how to differentiate detachment from indifference and how to apply it in various areas of your daily life. Are you ready to challenge your emotional limitations and discover a path to a more balanced and fulfilling life? Then join us and prepare to profoundly transform your relationship with your emotions, living with a lighter heart and a more peaceful mind. Emotional detachment is an essential tool for mental and emotional well-being. This concept refers to the ability to manage our emotions healthily, preventing negative feelings from taking control of our lives. By cultivating detachment, people can achieve a sense of inner peace and emotional balance, fundamental elements for a harmonious life. It is not about avoiding or suppressing emotions, but about approaching them from a perspective that allows us to understand them without being dominated by them. Emotional detachment invites us to recognize our emotions, accept their presence, and deal with them constructively. This way, it is possible to maintain a serene posture in the face of adversity and daily challenges. The practice of emotional detachment involves developing skills in self-awareness and self-regulation, allowing us to respond to situations with clarity and discernment. This concept serves as a foundation for understanding the importance and benefits of detachment in various areas of life. By adopting emotional detachment, we make room for a more fulfilling and satisfying existence, where we can interact with the world and the people around us in a more balanced and compassionate manner. This practice not only introduces us to the concept of detachment, but also establishes the premise for exploring its profound implications in our interpersonal relationships and personal growth. In this context, detachment does not mean an absence of feelings, but a way of living fully with an open heart and a clear mind. It teaches us to appreciate the present without clinging excessively to the past or worrying too much about the future, thus building a more balanced and gratifying life where emotional well-being is a constant and inner peace becomes a natural state. The science of emotional detachment offers a fascinating perspective on how our brain processes and regulates emotions, elucidating the importance of this practice for psychological well-being. Understanding brain function allows us to appreciate the underlying mechanisms of detachment and its ability to promote a more balanced and resilient emotional state. Our brain is a complex network of interconnected areas, each playing specific roles in managing our emotions. The prefrontal cortex, located at the front of the brain, is crucial for reasoning, decision-making, and executive control. It allows us to analyze situations, plan actions, and regulate our emotional responses. When we exercise emotional detachment, we activate and strengthen this region, enhancing our ability to assess and respond to experiences in a balanced manner. Additionally, the limbic system, located deeper in the brain, is responsible for processing emotions. Components such as the amygdala, which detects threats and generates fear responses, and the hippocampus, involved in forming emotional memories, play crucial roles in our emotional experience. The interaction between the prefrontal cortex and the limbic system is essential for achieving a healthy state of detachment. The prefrontal cortex modulates the emotional responses generated by the limbic system, allowing us to respond with greater calmness and rationality. Scientific studies show that regular practice of emotional detachment can lead to a significant reduction in stress levels and an increase in emotional resilience. These studies indicate that individuals who cultivate detachment are better able to handle adversity and recover quickly from stressful events. The neuroscience of detachment also reveals that this practice can positively alter brain structure and function, promoting a state of lasting well-being. The benefits of emotional detachment are vast and impact various areas of life, offering a profound transformation in the way we face challenges and interact with the world around us. By incorporating emotional detachment into our daily lives, we pave the way for a series of advantages that enrich our mental and emotional health. One of the main benefits of emotional detachment is improved mental clarity. When we detach from negative emotions and obsessive thoughts, our mind becomes more focused and lucid. This state of clarity enables us to make more informed and rational decisions, increasing our efficiency in daily tasks and long-term goals. A mind freed from emotional bonds can operate with enhanced precision and objectivity. Moreover, emotional detachment increases our resilience in the face of adversity. The ability to handle difficulties without being overwhelmed by them is essential for personal growth. Individuals who practice emotional detachment can face stressful situations with a more balanced posture, recovering more quickly from setbacks. This resilience is a vital quality that allows us to navigate life's inevitable storms with greater serenity and confidence. Interpersonal relationships also significantly strengthen with emotional detachment. When we are not bound by unrealistic expectations or past resentments, we can interact with others more authentically and compassionately. Detachment allows us to appreciate people for who they are without the need to shape or control them. This creates an environment of mutual trust and respect where relationships can thrive in a healthy and satisfying way. Another crucial advantage of emotional detachment is the promotion of a general state of well-being and tranquility. By freeing ourselves from excessive emotional control, we experience a sense of inner peace that permeates all aspects of our life. This tranquility allows us to enjoy the present fully without being haunted by past regrets or future anxieties. Furthermore, emotional detachment enables us to focus our efforts on personal and professional goals more effectively. Free from the burden of uncontrolled emotions, we can direct our energy toward what truly matters, achieving goals with greater efficiency and satisfaction. This enhanced focus is essential for success and fulfillment in various spheres of life. One of the biggest confusions surrounding the concept of emotional detachment is its differentiation from indifference. Although they may appear similar at first glance, these two attitudes are fundamentally distinct in their nature and effects on emotional well-being. Emotional detachment is a conscious practice that involves accepting and understanding our emotions without letting them dominate us. It requires a high degree of self-awareness and self-control, allowing us to experience and process feelings in a healthy way. Detachment does not deny or suppress emotions. Instead, it promotes a balanced approach where we recognize and confront our feelings without becoming slaves to them. This practice empowers us to maintain serenity and balance even in the face of emotional challenges, contributing to robust and sustainable mental well-being. On the other hand, indifference is characterized by a state of disinterest and emotional disconnection. When a person is indifferent, they tend not to care or emotionally engage with the situations around them. This state can be a defensive response to painful experiences, but often results in a significant disconnection from one's own emotions and the emotions of others. Indifference may indicate underlying emotional problems, such as apathy or depression, and is generally detrimental both to mental health and to interpersonal relationships. While detachment promotes a healthy engagement with our emotions, indifference reflects an absence of engagement. Detachment allows us to interact with the world in a more conscious and compassionate manner without being dragged down by the emotional waves we face. It equips us with the ability to respond to situations with clarity and discernment, maintaining an open heart and a calm mind. In contrast, indifference can lead to emotional isolation, where the person becomes insensitive not only to their own emotions but also to those of others. This state can profoundly damage personal relationships, creating barriers that prevent true connection and empathy. Indifference can make interactions superficial and devoid of meaning, negatively affecting both personal and professional life. Therefore, it is crucial to understand that emotional detachment is a healthy and balanced practice aimed at well-being and emotional resilience, while indifference represents a harmful distancing from emotions. Understanding this difference is essential for cultivating deeper and more meaningful relationships and for promoting a healthy and balanced emotional state. The true essence of detachment lies in the ability to navigate emotions with wisdom and compassion. without succumbing to disinterest or emotional disconnection. Emotional detachment is intrinsically linked to self-esteem, forming a symbiotic relationship that strengthens mental and emotional health. By learning to detach from negative emotions and internal criticisms, people can develop a more positive and healthy self-image, promoting a sense of self-worth that is resilient and self-sustaining. The process of emotional detachment involves freeing oneself from the shackles of self-critical thoughts and external expectations that often distort our perception of ourselves. When we practice detachment, we begin to view our flaws and imperfections from a more compassionate and less punitive perspective. This healthy distance allows us to focus on our personal growth and on building a self-image based on our own values and achievements rather than on the impositions or judgments of others. Detaching from internal criticisms and negative emotions creates space for genuine self-acceptance. This state of acceptance enables us to recognize our own dignity and intrinsic value, regardless of external circumstances or the opinions of others. As we cultivate this perspective, our self-confidence strengthens, creating a solid foundation on which we can build robust and lasting self-esteem. The practice of emotional detachment also empowers us to free ourselves from external expectations, which are often sources of stress and dissatisfaction. By focusing on our own growth and goals instead of trying to meet the demands of others, we can align our actions with our true desires and aspirations. This alignment promotes a sense of authenticity and fulfillment, which is essential for healthy self-esteem. Furthermore, by emotionally distancing ourselves from external criticisms and expectations, we can engage in self-reflection and self-improvement in a more objective and constructive manner. This approach allows us to identify areas for improvement without feeling discouraged or overwhelmed by negativity. Self-assessment based on detachment is a powerful tool for personal growth, enabling us to make positive changes with confidence and determination. Emotional detachment also fosters resilience in the face of life's inevitable challenges. By maintaining a balanced and compassionate posture towards ourselves, we can recover more quickly from failures and setbacks. This resilience is crucial for preserving self-esteem, as it allows us to view difficulties as opportunities for growth, rather than as reflections of our worth. Furthermore, by emotionally distancing ourselves from external criticisms and expectations, we can engage in self-reflection and self-improvement in a more objective and constructive manner. This approach allows us to identify areas for improvement without feeling discouraged or overwhelmed by negativity. Self-assessment based on detachment is a powerful tool for personal growth, enabling us to make positive changes with confidence and determination. Emotional detachment also fosters resilience in the face of life's inevitable challenges. By maintaining a balanced and compassionate posture towards ourselves, we can recover more quickly from failures and setbacks. This resilience is crucial for preserving self-esteem, as it allows us to view difficulties as opportunities for growth, rather than as reflections of our worth. Another valuable technique is cognitive restructuring. This method involves identifying and challenging negative thought patterns, replacing them with more balanced and constructive perspectives. Cognitive restructuring enables us to reinterpret situations and emotions, reducing their negative impact and fostering a more positive and detached outlook. By practicing this technique, we can transform automatic reactions into deliberate and conscious responses, enhancing our emotional resilience. Journaling is also an effective tool for emotional detachment. Writing about our thoughts and feelings allows us to externalize and reflect on them from a safe distance. This practice helps us process emotions more objectively and gain valuable insights into our emotional patterns. Journaling can be a powerful means of self-exploration and self-regulation, promoting a greater sense of detachment and emotional balance. Additionally, setting boundaries is crucial for maintaining emotional detachment. Establishing clear limits in our personal and professional relationships allows us to protect our emotional well-being and avoid being overwhelmed by the demands and expectations of others. By defining and respecting our boundaries, we can interact with others from a place of strength and clarity, maintaining our emotional integrity. Developing a practice of gratitude can also enhance emotional detachment. By focusing on the positive aspects of our lives and expressing gratitude regularly, we shift our attention away from negative emotions and cultivate a more positive and balanced mindset. Gratitude helps us appreciate the present moment and reduces the tendency to dwell on negative experiences, promoting a sense of emotional detachment and well-being. Finally, engaging in physical activities and hobbies that bring joy and relaxation can support emotional detachment. These activities provide a healthy outlet for stress and negative emotions, allowing us to recharge and maintain a balanced emotional state. Regular exercise, creative pursuits, and leisure activities are essential components of a holistic approach to emotional detachment and overall well-being. Emotional detachment plays a fundamental role in enhancing interpersonal relationships, promoting healthier and more authentic connections. By practicing detachment, we can interact with others more clearly and compassionately, creating an environment of mutual respect and understanding. One of the main benefits of emotional detachment in relationships is the reduction of conflicts. When we detach from negative emotions and automatic reactions, we can approach disagreements with greater calmness and objectivity. This enables us to listen and respond constructively, rather than being driven by emotional impulses. Emotional detachment allows us to express our opinions and needs more clearly without escalating tensions or creating unnecessary conflicts. Furthermore, detachment helps us avoid unhealthy dependencies and attachments. In relationships, it is common to develop expectations and attachments that can lead to disappointments and frustrations. Emotional detachment allows us to appreciate people for who they are, without demanding that they fulfill all our emotional needs. This perspective fosters more balanced and reciprocal relationships, where each individual can maintain their autonomy and emotional integrity. Emotional detachment also promotes greater empathy and compassion. By distancing ourselves from our own emotional reactivity, we can better understand and relate to the emotions of others. This creates a deeper connection and a more supportive environment where everyone feels valued and understood. Detachment allows us to offer support and empathy without absorbing the negative emotions of others, maintaining our own emotional well-being. Additionally, detachment enables us to set and respect boundaries in relationships. Establishing clear and healthy limits is crucial for protecting our emotional well-being and preventing the erosion of personal space. By practicing detachment, we can communicate our boundaries more effectively and ensure they are respected, fostering healthier and more balanced interactions. Emotional detachment is an essential practice for achieving mental and emotional balance. By understanding its benefits and learning practical techniques to cultivate it, we can transform our lives and relationships, promoting a state of inner peace and lasting well-being. By exploring the concept of emotional detachment, we have seen how this practice helps us manage our emotions more effectively, promoting mental clarity, resilience, and self-esteem. The scientific understanding of emotional detachment and its neurological basis provides a solid foundation for appreciating its importance and incorporating it into our daily lives. By differentiating detachment from indifference, we emphasize the compassionate and balanced nature of this practice, which promotes a healthy and fulfilling relationship with our emotions. Practical techniques such as mindfulness meditation, cognitive restructuring, journaling, setting boundaries, practicing gratitude, and engaging in physical activities and hobbies offer concrete ways to integrate emotional detachment into our routine. These techniques help us develop greater self-awareness and emotional regulation, enhancing our ability to navigate life's challenges with clarity and serenity. Emotional detachment also profoundly impacts interpersonal relationships, promoting healthier and more authentic connections. By reducing conflicts, avoiding unhealthy dependencies, fostering empathy and compassion, and setting boundaries, we create a more balanced and supportive environment for ourselves and those around us. Embracing emotional detachment as a practice and lifestyle choice allows us to live more fully and authentically, appreciating the present moment and promoting a state of lasting well-being. By incorporating the strategies and insights presented in this guide, we can embark on a transformative journey toward greater emotional freedom and inner peace, cultivating a life enriched with balance, resilience, and fulfillment.